Tantalizing, enticing, luxurious, and magnetic, Tunisia's aromatic Uunsi and Bakhoor will entice you to find solace in each precious moment. Delight and enchant with your magic. Aromatize your intimate settings, enhance your clarity, cleanse the air, purify your room of bacteria and stagnant energy, or lift your mood. Relax away the day's stress and create a spiritual ritual. You can also use unsi to clear negative energy like you would with white sage or Palo Santo. Raise the vibe and lift your spirits. Feed your soul, create a luxurious bath, enhance the romance, and so much more. It's time for you to burn some unsi. Unsi is an aromatic fragrance solid that comes in small nugget-like rocks. Some are harder than others, but usually you can modify the size to your liking with a spoon or by breaking the pieces apart. It's been around since ancient times and was known to be used in many spiritual ceremonies to provide fragrance to the body and spaces, as an aphrodisiac in many medicinal practices, and to provide relief from stress and anxiety. All the aromatics and ingredients are natural and have their own separate and diverse health benefits. Unsi is made from the holy resin frankincense, which Somalia is known for across the world. The most notable trees originate in a part of Somalia called Puntland. This floral essence is so concentrated that the smell lingers in a room long after the unsi has been burned and put away. Secret recipes within families have been passed down through generations and guarded. Each woman making unsi has her own style and quality. Although the classical characteristics of unsi are common to all regardless of origin. Unsi has so many therapeutic qualities. True to its name as aromatherapy, it can boast over 20 authentic ingredients, including resins, sandalwood, oud chips, anyacha, tonka beans, frankincense, myrrh, concentrated perfume oils, and various other natural essences and spices and more. You may burn it fast to quickly eradicate negativity or odors and bacteria in your living space, or you may allow it to simmer using a potpourri pot and a tea light candle. Some also use electric burners with foil to slowly release unsi. I've even added it to hot water in a potpourri warmer and allowed the aroma to be gently released. Find the method that best works for you. In this tutorial, I'm going to be demonstrating some various ways that you can release the aromatic fragrances and therapeutic properties of your unsi and Bakhoor. This is an electric incense burner. It is being lined with a small square of aluminum foil. This is to protect the heating plate. You should always do this so as not to have to clean up a mess later. The benefit of an electric incense burner is that it heats up very, very quickly. Depending upon how fast you want to burn your unsi, you may choose an electric burner. However, usually you're not able to control the heat level, and the intensity may not be for you if you decide that you would like a slower burn. Always remember that this particular mechanism gets extremely hot. It will burn your incense rocks very, very quickly, very uniformly, but also the mobility here may be an issue if you want to move your unsi smell or your burner throughout the house, if you want to walk around with it and fragrance the different rooms. I love to also use mini iron cauldrons. You can get these anywhere online. They're very easy to carry around. They hold heat very well. They're just so convenient, and you don't have to really worry about cleaning them out in the same way. They're extremely portable. So here you'll see me take a small charcoal briquette, and I'm going to heat this up. Now, some people recommend using a lighter, which you can do. However, I have found that using a lighter is not the most efficient way to light the charcoal, because oftentimes the charcoal is not lit uniformly. I like using a mini propane gas stove. I use this for rituals like Boon, to host groups of friends around coffee while roasting fresh Ethiopian coffee beans in a ritualistic and celebratory fashion. I use this same mini little stove to oftentimes heat my charcoal briquettes, but you can use your gas stove to do that. Just place the charcoal on top of the stove, turn the stove on, wait until the charcoal heats up and you begin to see the sparks, and let it sit there for a few minutes before placing it in your desired place of burning. If you're using a lighter, you want to make sure that the charcoal sparks around all sides to make sure that it is effectively lit. Otherwise, if your charcoal is not lit, the fire in your charcoal or the heat is going to diminish very quickly, and whatever unsi you've placed on the charcoal, it's not going to be burned, and you'll have to start out with another piece. Now, once the charcoal is lit, if you want a quick smoke, wait about 5 or 6, 7 minutes, place your unsi rock on there and just move about the house. However, the most effective way is to wait until the charcoal turns gray, about 10 to 15 minutes. You want to begin to see the gray ash over the top of the charcoal. This ensures that the charcoal is heated thoroughly and that it will be hot enough to burn for the duration of digesting your unsi. Once the charcoal is lit adequately, your unsi can burn 10, 15, 20 minutes, but it eventually will begin to smoke as the aromatic therapeutic oils begin to burn. What will remain will be the residual smoke, which will also hold the space in the room. You may decide to remove your unsi from the charcoal prior to its final burn, or you may decide to pour a little bit of water over the charcoal to put the fire out, or to put the flame out or the heat. If you're like me and you have potpourri burners around, you can also take your traditional ceramic potpourri burner that has an opening for a tea light. You want to place your tea light in the bottom of that burner, and before you place the unsi directly on the ceramic, again you want to line the top of your potpourri container with a small square of foil to protect it and make it easier to clean. Light your tea tree candle, place it in the appropriate compartment, now sometimes you will find that the tea tree candle will not be close enough to the top portion of the potpourri burner to give the kind of heat release that will allow your unsi to burn at the pace you want. So place something inside of there that you can sit your candle on. In this particular instance, I believe I took the top to a lotion bottle, but you can take anything small that's maybe an inch or so, and you can then place the tea light candle on top of that. In this way, the flame from the tea light candle is in closer contact to your actual unsi. When burning unsi this way, it's a great idea to allow the aromatherapy to just slowly simmer in a particular location as you move about your home, noticing the smell. This is a great way to burn your unsi if you're taking a spiritual bath or if you're just simply trying to relax. It's a great way to burn your unsi if you're sitting by your bedside and you're reading a book. It's a wonderful way to burn unsi in a closed area, such as a basement that doesn't get a lot of traffic, or a closet, or some other room in your home that feels as though the energy is a bit stagnant. If you want to release the smell of the unsi in a closed area like a closet, you will find frequent burnings will allow the oils to penetrate your clothing and allow your clothing and anything else in the closet to always have a nice subtle fragrance. If you open up your drawers, then this same beautiful, rich, woody, aromatic scent will also penetrate the items inside of your drawers. You can also take your Uunsi rocks and break off pieces of them and place the rocks inside of your drawers. Another wonderful way to burn your Uunsi and have more control over the quality of your burn and the intensity of your burn is to use the adjustable incense burner contained in the Uunsi and Bakhoor kit. As always, line the screen with foil. It makes cleanup a lot easier. Always remember that as soon as you put that tea light candle underneath the tray, it immediately heats up very quickly. So if you're going to be adjusting the height that the Uunsi is away from the tea light candle, you're going to want to make sure that you have something to touch the handle with, like perhaps some toilet tissue or something. Take your rocks and just gently rub them to break them into small pieces if you like, for a very light burn. This stretches your Uunsi, but it also allows for a very slow, faint burn. Sometimes if you burn it like this and the height of your Uunsi is far enough from the tea tree candle, the rocks will simply begin to dry out and harden, but you'll still get the flavor, but the rocks will remain solid, instead of when the heat is closer to the Uunsi and it develops more of a thick, liquidy consistency. Either way, you get to control the amount of smoke. The closer you place that burner to the tea light candle, the faster the Uunsi will burn. It's a wonderful, wonderful way to enjoy your Uunsi. I am Melanin Magic's exquisite fragrance rocks. Trust me, you've been waiting for these. Aromatherapy for your soul and for your love life. I've been so busy, but I've been thinking. Purchase your Uunsi and Bakhoor on IamMelaninMagic.com. Purchase your copy of Manifesting Your Masterpiece on Amazon.com. Get your copy today.